What's going on, everyone? My name is Mike and you're watching Mr. Mike 12,000. So right now I am actually in the process of downloading iOS 8, the new operating system for Apple on both my devices, my iPhone 4S, which I need to upgrade soon, and my iPad Air. So let's go take a look at that, and then I'm going to list a couple of my key features that I love in iOS 8. So check it out, guys. My iPad Air and my iPhone 4S. Surprisingly, my iPhone 4S is already preparing to update. That means that the download is already finished, and now it's going to actually put it onto my device. Now, when I put it onto my iPad Air, it actually said that the software is going to be 1.3 gigabytes, which I thought was nuts. Why would a new operating system take over a gig? But you know what? I'm not going to argue with it. I'm just going to update it and be safe. So, yeah, right now my iPhone 4S is actually almost ready to put the software onto my device, and it's going into hibernate mode. But I'm really excited, guys, and yeah, iOS 8, here it is. Also, I just want to throw it out to you guys that it's not just going to take 5 minutes to do the download. I'm sitting around, I'd say roughly 20 minutes right now, waiting for the download to actually download onto my device so it can process and actually put it on. So it's going to take about half an hour, 35 minutes to do, depending on what device you have, but it won't take more than like 45 minutes. Well, it shouldn't anyways. Alright, guys, so I'm going to record the rest of the video actually with my HD webcam that I do have attached to my laptop. It is a Logitech C310 webcam, I do believe, if you guys are wondering what kind it is. But from here, I finally downloaded iOS 8. It downloaded on my iPad Air about an hour ago, but it finally just finished downloading on my iPhone 4S. This thing is like a dinosaur. So, here it is, guys. Alright. So I'm going to do this together with you guys. Show you guys what you guys really need to, I say guys a lot, what you guys, how to set it up. Simple, easy, and to the point. So here is your hello screen. Let that load a second. Just going to swipe across. I'm going to put in my passcode. Then I get a message that reads, I'm trying to see from here, guys. Hold up. Updated. I'll just read it. Update completed. Your iPhone was successfully updated successfully. There are just a few more steps to follow, and then you're done. So I hit continue. It's going to ask me for my Wi-Fi network, so I'm just going to confirm that. It's going to ask me, do I want location services on or off? Depending on the person you are, if you want your iPhone to know where you are or not know where you are, this can also affect if you're going to put in a location for your Instagram photos or Google Maps. They will not be able to access this information unless you go under location settings, under settings, and enable it. So for these purposes, I'm just going to enable it. Then it's going to ask you for your Apple ID. I'm just going to put that in. Waiting on it. Then it's going to tell me it's updating iCloud settings. Happy this is finally out, guys. I'm really excited. Really am. Alright. What else do we have here? I'm still waiting on it, guys. It still says updating iCloud settings. Now, Apple with iOS has added this new feature called iCloud Keychain. And basically what it is, this is what the screen looks like. So you guys do see what it looks like. And it reads, iCloud Keychain keeps the passwords and credit card information you save up to date on the devices you approve. Your information is encrypted and cannot be read by Apple. And if you guys want to read the privacy, all the privacy information is right on the bottom of that blue right there. So I'm going to hit setup later because I don't want any of my information on there, really. And then, guys, you got the welcome to iPhone. Get started. Let's do this. It looks exactly the same. As you guys can see, it's just a regular home screen. But a couple of apps, a couple key apps were actually added. As you guys can see, the new health app is actually on my device right now. sorry that this isn't focusing, but the health app is the little one with the heart right there. Come on. There we go. And they also added another app called Podcasts where you can, I'm assuming, put all your podcasts in and just listen to them rather than download them and it goes through your music. Now it has its own separate app. Also, they have a new app called Tips, and I'm just going to click on it a second. You actually can't delete health, podcasts, or tips. They're all default programs that come along with iOS 8. If you click on Tips, Tips looks a little like this. This is awful. You can't even see it. Tips is that yellow one right there. So if I click on Tips, what tips does include? It says do more with iPhone. Get new tips from Apple every single week. So some things that you guys did not know about iOS, if you did not check out my video, which you can check out in the description box below, I do have the link provided for that. In that video, I list every single thing that you guys need to know about the brand new iOS 8 system. But if you guys don't want to watch that video, it is like 16 minutes long. You can just go to this app, Tips. It's on iPad, iPhone. I'm assuming that they put it on, yeah, iPod maybe. I don't know if they have iOS like 8 and stuff. But what I do is hit start listening. Now, a bunch of key tips are going to pop up. And they're just going to help you. There's going to be new ones every week, so you guys can stay up to date with the brand new iOS 8, which I think is a actually pretty genius idea to actually have on a device that Apple supports, because instead of wondering how something works, it's all in one app that actually helps you, and I find that really helpful. Right now, I'm just going through my emails, deleting them. What else do I have? What else do I want to show you guys? Also, I want to show you guys the brand new messaging. This is one of the key things that I really enjoy, and I find it super helpful. Okay, so as you guys can see here, I do have the messages open. Now, something that iOS 7 did not support or have in their operating system was what Android has, which it's called QuickType, as Apple simply puts it. What QuickType is going to predict what you're going to say next. It's gonna, what's the word? It's gonna evolve to how you type, what your personality is, and basically QuickType is going to be you. So, as you guys can see, the three words there are I, the, and I'm. I don't know why it's not focusing, but as you guys can see, it's right above the keyboard. And as I type, I'm going to see if I can do this without looking at it. The words change. Now, that's key because as you're typing, if you forget how to spell a word or if you're thinking of a word off the top of your head, QuickType is going to assume and guess 3 separate words that it actually thinks that you're going to do, which is awesome, and I really like that. But other than that, also iOS 8 does have widgets now, which I did make a big point about in my last video about everything about iOS 8, again in the description box below. A couple things that they improved. The control center is a little different actually. I actually like this one a lot more. If you slide down from the top, you still got all your notifications, but this spot, guys, is where your widgets are going to go. So if you guys download Sports Center, for instance, because I know a lot of people like sports, and you actually simply just put that widget in there, you download it, you have the opportunity of putting the widget in your notification center that updates the scores and all. So I think that's pretty cool. But other than that, guys, that's iOS 8. One last thing that I want to touch on, which I thought that was pretty cool, was now I'm under the, hey, you can see me. Under the camera now, we actually do have another section on the bottom, and it is called, you can't see it, time lapse. So if you guys, for instance, are watching the sun rise and set, and if you want to record it all, what this thing will do is, if the period is a, I don't know, hour and a half time, it'll cut that time down by 12, by 13 times faster, and you can see what it looks like over time, and it's pretty cool. I really wish that they put slow-mo in this, because many people don't have the iPhone 5S and don't have slow-mo, and I wish I had slow-mo. I really want it. Also, if you're taking photos now, as you guys can see on the top, right there. Now you could actually time your photos. So if you're trying to take a selfie with a group or something, you could want to click on that. You could either set it for 3 or 10 seconds. It'll count down from there, and then it'll take your photo. Easy as that. Also, I forgot one last thing. Siri. Siri can actually tell what song's playing now. They have interacted Siri with Shazam. So if a song's playing on the radio and you go, "Hey Siri, what is this song?" Siri, collaborating with Shazam, tells you. She's thinking a second, and then bam, she tells you what exactly the song is, who the artist is, blah blah blah. So that's a pretty cool feature. But other than that, guys, that's iOS 8. Apple just put a bunch of new tweaks in there. For Apple developers, this is a huge jump. People are quoting, when I say people, I'm saying Apple. Apple is quoting that this is the biggest release since the App Store was released. But that's about it, guys. If you guys have any comments, questions, or concerns about this video or any of my videos in particular, please leave them in the comments box below. Remember to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to Mr. Mike 12,000 for the greatest and latest updates, blogs, reviews, and gameplays. That's all I got for today, guys. That's iOS 8 on my phone. I hope you guys enjoy it. Leave in the comments box below what you guys actually do think of iOS 8. I like it a little better. Bunch of new features, same layout, same Apple. I'm out, guys. See you in my next video.